Ever pondered why our galaxy is named the Milky Way? This isn't a question that keeps most of us awake at night, but it's a fascinating tale that takes us back to ancient Greece, to a time when gods and goddesses roamed the earth and the stars were their playgrounds. Our story starts with Hera, the queen of the gods, and the powerful Hercules, who was half god, half mortal. As a baby, Hercules was brought to Hera while she was asleep and nursed from her. When Hera woke up and realized the baby wasn't hers, she pushed him away and her milk sprayed across the sky. The ancient Greeks believed that this divine milk created a band of light in the heavens, a milky circle, if you will. Now, the Greeks had a flair for the dramatic and they loved their metaphors, so they called this band of light galaxias kyklos, which literally translates to milky circle. This term was a delightful blend of observation and mythology, capturing both the physical appearance of the galaxy and the story they believed to be its origin. But the story doesn't end there. As time marched on, the Greeks came into contact with the Romans, who had a knack for adopting and adapting Greek culture. The Romans took the Greek term galaxias kyklos and translated it into Latin as Via Lactea. Now, Via means road or way and Lactea means milky. Put them together and you get the Milky Way, a direct translation of the original Greek term. So, what started as a mythological tale became a linguistic journey, traversing cultures and languages, resulting in the name we still use today to describe our galaxy. So, the next time you gaze upon the night sky, remember, you're looking at a cosmic tale of ancient mythology. From the divine milk of a goddess to the Milky Way we know today, it's a story that spans thousands of years and countless stars. Did you know the Milky Way has different names in different cultures? Just as the night sky paints a canvas of stars, so too have our ancestors painted stories on this celestial backdrop. The Milky Way, our home galaxy, has been interpreted in fascinating ways across time and space. Let's dive into some of these interpretations. Let's start with the ancient Chinese astronomers. They referred to the Milky Way as the Silver River. According to Chinese folklore, it represents the dividing line between two star-crossed lovers, a weaver and a cowherd, who were separated by the gods and allowed to meet only once a year across the Silver River. Now, let's travel to North America, where the Native American tribes saw the Milky Way in a different light. To the Cherokee, it was the pathway of souls. They believed that after death, their souls traveled along this pathway to reach the afterlife. Our journey takes us next to the Nordic regions, where the ancient Norse people saw the Milky Way as a road. They called it Bifrost, or the Bifrost Bridge, believing it to be the bridge that connects the world of humans, Midgard, to the realm of the gods, Asgard. In Australia, the Aboriginal people visualized the Milky Way as a river, the Wadalai Pari, or the Great River in the sky. They believed that this river was the home of an ancestral being, a giant rainbow serpent, that influenced their lives. As we've seen, each culture has its unique interpretation of the Milky Way, influenced by their myths, beliefs, and environmental factors. It's fascinating to realize that while we all gaze at the same stars, our interpretations of what we see can be as diverse as the stars themselves. From a river of heaven to a pathway of souls, the Milky Way carries different meanings for different cultures. But when did we start understanding the Milky Way as more than just a band of light in the sky? The answer to that question takes us back to the early 17th century, to a man named Galileo Galilei. Galileo, an Italian astronomer, was the first to peer into the night sky with a telescope. What he saw changed our understanding of the Milky Way forever. Galileo discovered that the Milky Way was not a cloud-like entity but rather a multitude of individual stars. His observations shattered the prevailing belief of his time that the Milky Way was an atmospheric exhalation. Instead, he posited that the Milky Way was, in fact, a densely packed, star-filled band. But the understanding of the Milky Way didn't stop with Galileo. Fast forward to the early 20th century and we meet Edwin Hubble. Hubble was an American astronomer who made one of the most significant discoveries about the Milky Way and, indeed, the universe as a whole. Prior to Hubble, the Milky Way was thought to be the entire universe. But Hubble challenged this notion. He observed a fuzzy object in the sky which he identified as the Andromeda Nebula. Hubble noticed that this object contained individual stars, much like our own Milky Way. But the real kicker was when he determined that Andromeda was a staggering 2 million light-years away, far beyond the confines of the Milky Way. This discovery was groundbreaking. It proved that the universe was far larger than anyone had imagined and that the Milky Way was just one of countless galaxies in an expanding universe. Hubble's work changed our perspective of the cosmos and our place within it, so the journey of understanding the Milky Way has been a fascinating one. From Galileo's first telescopic observations to Hubble's revolutionary findings, it was not a simple path but one filled with curiosity, exploration, and profound discoveries. It was these breakthroughs that began to reveal the true vastness of our universe. What does the future hold for our Milky Way? It's a question that has stirred the curiosity of astronomers and space enthusiasts for decades. As we delve into the mysteries of the cosmos, we find ourselves on the precipice of awe-inspiring discoveries about our galaxy's future. The Milky Way, our celestial home, is not static. It's dynamic and ever-changing. In fact, scientists predict that in about 4 billion years, our galaxy is set to collide and merge with its cosmic neighbor, the Andromeda Galaxy. But don't start packing your cosmic bags just yet. This event, though inevitable, is going to be a slow dance of cosmic proportions, taking another 2 billion years to fully merge. It's a grand spectacle that our distant descendants may witness, a testament to the awe-inspiring scale and time span of cosmic events. This predicted collision is not a cataclysm, but rather a majestic transformation. It's expected to create a new elliptical galaxy born from the remnants of Milky Way and Andromeda. Stars will be flung into new orbits and the night sky as we know it will be transformed, but the vast, empty space between stars means that collisions are unlikely. It's a future that's both exciting and humbling. These predictions are made possible by the tireless efforts of astronomers and space researchers. Their ongoing studies and research about the Milky Way provide us with a deeper understanding of our place in the universe. They also remind us of the importance of continued space exploration and research. As we gaze into the vast expanse of the cosmos, we realize that our knowledge is but a drop in the cosmic ocean. So as we stand at the edge of our current understanding, we look forward to a future filled with potential discoveries and cosmic phenomena. Our Milky Way, this swirling mass of stars, gas and dust, continues to captivate us as we journey through the cosmos. As we continue to explore the cosmos, who knows what new mysteries our Milky Way will reveal. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.